family, and friends. Who wants a geeky spree? Yep, I'm finally getting around to another geeky spree. So grab you a beverage or two and sit back and let the geekery ensue. And I want to enjoy a Duff Simpson energy drink. You know, from the Simpsons, Duff beer. It's an energy drink. I'm completely beat up and wore out from my work day at work. A lot of physical stuff going on. My back is killing me. But we'll get through this geeky spree together. It's going to take a little while. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got things from this past Christmas 2017. I've got some things from Black Friday way back last year. Yes. And it's just been accumulating. I just want to share it with you guys, and y'all give me some comments back. I love talking with everybody. So here we go. Geeky spree time. Alrighty. Where do I start? I'm going to start with, everybody knows I love my Hallmark ornaments. And I have to hit up Hallmark every year for Hallmark ornaments. And especially right after the Christmas time, they reduce all the ornaments to 70% off. And this is one of them that I managed to find that I wanted at the beginning of the season when they released their Hallmark ornaments back in, I believe it's the end of October when they first premiere. But this is the Beetlejuice one they had for 2017. Alright. There we go. And it has sound. So let's get the figure out for you. Here it is. It's a great one. It is a great one. Look at that guy. It's a great likeness of Michael Keaton there. See if I can get some more light on it for everybody. I'm always messing with my lights. I'm sorry. There we go. And it's just him standing there. It's a great sculpt. He's got like the piece of the little model he was standing on in the movie. But listen close, everybody.
My wife and I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Sure. Go ahead. For instance, what are your qualifications? Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and I keep getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
It's just a lot. As you think I'm qualified, that's what they call ornament. And I don't know if you could heard all that, but it's the speech he gave in the movie about how he's seen The Exorcist 167 times, and it just keeps getting funnier. I'm going to let it go one more time for you.
My wife and I would like to ask you a
Hold it up here so you can hear it a little better.
Sure, go ahead. For instance, what are your qualifications? Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
It's a great ornament. And if you can get in the store, Hallmark stores now, you could probably still maybe get your hands on some. They put them out reduced for mainly the whole month of January. Then they kind of pull them, and in July they'll put them back out for the early Christmas ornaments premiere for the next year, and then you can get them as cheap as $1. So, and this is another one I wanted here. This is the Power Loader, Aliens Power Loader, which I actually got this one before Christmas, and I had it on the tree already. This is one I didn't get it on a discount sale, but this one's amazing. And it doesn't have any lights or anything. It's just got a lot of intricate little things going on in it. It looks great on a tree from the ornament they had released in 2016, the Alien Queen. So this looks great up there, right beside the Alien Queen. Looks like they're doing battle on your Christmas tree. Show the back. This video ain't gonna do this ornament justice, everybody. Alright, so that's all the Hallmark ornaments I got for this year. It didn't go too crazy. Might actually get hands on a few more if I can. But here's a little Aliens collectible that came in a loot crate. I don't know what month it was. I want to say it was like, I don't know, it was last year sometime, guys. But it's a little figure. And I didn't get the loot crate for that month, so I just went on eBay and bought this little sucker for $4.50 shipped. So it was a great little deal. This is the Queen Takes Bishop figure. And it's a loot crate exclusive. And who makes it? I don't know. But it's really awesome. It's from Collector Series. And it's just the Queen. It's a little figurine of the Queen stabbing Bishop there from the end of the film. Y'all see it there? My lights suck. I like the face on the Queen, and hey, you get a good idea what's going on. Bishop right there, he's like stab through. And it's just a cute little figure to put up there with my alien stuff. Alright, moving along, because I don't want this geeky spree to be crazy long. I got my hands on some more Diamond Selects Ghostbusters toys. I managed to finally go to a Toys R Us that had some left, and I got a good deal on these. They were a little marked down, but I got the Gozer the Destructor figure from Diamond Select Toys, and I love the hairdo on her in this. I'll get it in there close so you can see her. Great figure if you like Ghostbusters. I'm still working on my Ghostbusters display wall, which is, I'll do a video over there soon, but I'm still working on putting all the figures up. This is a great figure here. She's even got another head and a couple of different hands there. Alright, and it comes with a display stand, which I like. You can just stand the figures up. Alrighty, moving along. I got another figure here, and I actually got this one from a GameStop. Ghostbusters, GameStop. I ordered it from the GameStop website. This is the Toys R Us exclusive, Comic-Con International exclusive, marshmallow covered race dance Ghostbusters figure from Diamond Selects Toys. It's pretty awesome, look at that. I actually have a similar figure, but it doesn't have all the marshmallow on it. Put that up with my Ghostbuster figures. There he is on the back, covered in marshmallow. Kind of looks like a bird crap all over him. That's a great figure. Looks great up there with the other figures. And just moving right along here. I got a couple of pins back on a Black Friday deal last year. Yeah, I'm living in the past, everybody. But I couldn't turn them down. This one's from Mighty Pins, and came in this little package, and I haven't even opened it yet. Well, I don't know what this little thing is. It's rolled up, a little rolled up letter or something, and it's got burnt edges on it and stuff. So let's see what this is, and then I'll show you the pin real quick. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, it's a Gremlins related pin. And that little scroll I just unraveled are the Mogwai handling rules. Look at that. That is awesome. You know, don't put them near light, especially sunlight will kill them. Don't let them get wet with water, nor give them any water to drink, nor bathe them. No matter how much he cries or begs, never feed him after midnight. That's a cool little touch there. I had no idea that was in there. But let's show you the figure, and I believe this is the pin. If y'all like this pin, it's from Mighty Pins, right there. And it's I like to say Rambo gizmo, but it's the Gremlins 2 gizmo. And he's got the Mogwai and headband. He's got the crossbow headband on. So go to mightypins.bigcartel.com. And this little guy was a good buy. I want to say he was like $8 or something. I try not to go too crazy on pins, but certain ones I buy if they're a good deal. It says, "Dear Joseph, thank you so much for your order." And the rules from the Mogwai. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, moving along. That little scroll's been laying back here for like 2 months now. A lot of this stuff is, I have a problem with hoarding stuff. I want to get it up on display. I got another pen here. And this one I know what it is. It's an Evil Dead inspired pen. And where is this from? Mouth of Madness. mouthofmadness.bigcartel.com. Thank you so much for your support. It's a little black bag here. This one I did open and look at. But it's like the original Evil Dead cover with the girl with the hand coming up and strangling her. Y'all might have noticed that. They're right back there. You can't see it's out of frame, but I got a Blu-ray sculpted poster release of that. There he goes. That was going to be kind of hard to see because it's really shiny. But this little sucker only cost like $6, and I was amazed. So I had to order it because it's Evil Dead related, of course. Alright. Moving right along. Try to keep things moving. Here it is again. Here's that sculpted 3D poster Blu-ray set of that. Matches that pen I just showed you. Alright, here's a T-Villain shirt that I ordered way back. What does it say right here on this order here? October 27th. And then, of course, it took a couple weeks to get here, so it was the middle of November. So this has been laying back here from the middle of November, and I finally opened it. But it's Evil Dead, of course. And it's a fantastic design from T-Villain. I try to stay away from their site because they have so many great t-shirts. But this one is freaking badass. Look at that. Just look at that. Evil Dead. You got Evil Ed, Henrietta. You got his girlfriend. You got a Deadeye Ash. Ash there all bloody with his chainsaw. And he's got both hands, might add. And he's holding his chainsaw. And then you got the Necronomicon. So let's get that in there and see if lights are going to wash it out some. But that is a great design there. Great design. So happy to get that one opened so I can wear that bad boy. And I've got another order here from Toy Snobs. And I wanted to order from Toy Snobs for a long time. So I took advantage of it around Christmas time when they had a great sale and got a few things that I thought was interesting. So I got all this order for a good deal here. So I'm going to show you the shirt last. Nah, let's show you the shirt first. Because I got a couple of pins in there. This shirt is a Gremlins shirt. And it is freaking awesome. Right here. Toy Snobs. As you can see right there, it says Gremlins. Gremlins. I love this design because it's got a pocket design right here. It's got the logo of Gremlins. And on the back, it is Gremlins. It's like a water park shirt, which is awesome. Gremlins at a water park is genius. Alright, Gremlins. So here, let me go through the shirt for you. Gremlin, Gizmo looks pissed. Look at the Gremlins just having a crazy time there. You got the Lady Gremlin. And that is just awesome. I mean, look at that. Water park design. Show you the logo again real quick. Gremlins. That is awesome. And it's white, and I love that it's a white t-shirt. I don't buy far enough white t-shirts. Alrighty. Here's another little pin set that I ordered from Toy Snobs. I have a lot of movies to go through too, everybody, so bear with me. I'm not going to go in depth on all of them. But look at this. Boom. It's a little case here. And it says Gremlins on it. Corp. Cool presentation. I don't know if y'all can see that on the back, but there's the back. But you open it up. See if I can get it open. Yeah. Something fell out. Oh, got it. It's an extra little backer for the pin. But this is the Mohawk Gremlin 8-bit style pin that they came out with. It's going to be hard for y'all to see, but there you go. 8-bit style from the Gremlins 2 NES game, which, stay tuned for the rest of this video. I'll talk more about the Gremlins 2 NES game. Oh, look on the back. Get your own, very own Mogwai. And there's some other fun stuff in this little case here. You got a 8-bit style, looks like basketball playing Gremlin sticker. I'll turn that into a little magnet maybe. And what else we got here? That's just some cool artwork in there. That's a cool presentation on this. Put everything back in the box here. I like that it gave you an extra pin back too, so that's awesome. Put it all back in there, and that's a cool little piece just to sit up on your shelf. You can keep the pin in there if you want to wear it. Alright, here's another little package that was in that Toy Snob order. Y'all should check out Toy Snobs, especially if you love retro stuff. They have all kinds of good stuff. I got the Eternia for Life pin, which this guy was a good deal. I think he was like $5 or so. And this is, of course, He-Man from Masters of the Universe. Very Miami Vice-ish looking. And that's a good size pin too. If y'all could tell, there's my finger. It's not a small pin. It's actually bigger than that Gremlins pin I just showed you. 2 double pin back on it. And I got some Pogs here. Pogs. Street Fighter 2. You got a Turtle Tour, which is Turtle Tour is their Toy Snobs mascot. You know, it's kind of like Skeletor and Ninja Turtles mashed together. There you go. And this card looks exactly like the 90s Marvel Universe cards. That's pretty cool. And I got a sticker of that chrome style. And I got a pack of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Series 2 cards from back in the day. When did these come out? I don't say, but they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It says movie cards. So that's cool. From the 90s. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, I guess. Alright, enough. I gotta keep talking fast, everybody. Let me get another drink of this energy drink. Alright. What are we going to next? Here's a package here from Mike Tap, Angry Unboxing Nerd. Which is actually just Mike Tap now, so I guess he's not as angry as he used to be. But thank you very much, Mike. We did a trade a while back. He's already posted his video of the trade box I sent him. Sent him some Army of Darkness figures and stuff. But he sent me this, which I love, love, love. Since you don't know, I've got a kind of like a Gremlins theme going on here throughout this Geeky Spree. But this is a Zach Galligan autograph from Bambots. And I was like really impressed that Bambots had Zach Galligan's autograph, and I love Gremlins and anything Gremlins related. I'm going to display it proudly right back here. Get a nice frame for it. So there you go, there's Zach Galligan. And I love it's got Mogwai Gizmo. What's wrong with my brain? And you got your certificate of authenticity back there. And that was really cool. Thank you very much, Mike Tap. Y'all go check out his channel. Put the link in the description below. Alright. I'm definitely going to frame this and put it up here. Displayed proudly right there behind old Gizmo here. And we're going to move right along. I got some retro games to talk about. But before I talk about that, I want to show off this real quick. I got this off of Amazon for less than $20. Y'all can probably do it, still get it. But if you're a Ghostbuster fan, I say it's a must-have. It's a very, very well put together book of, it's basically a Heinz, Heinz vehicle manual, and it's an official Heinz book from the Heinz company that makes all the manuals for your cars and your vehicles and breaks down every intricate detail in the car, from your fuses to your electronic system to your transmission and all that stuff. But they made a Ghostbuster book based on everything equipment related to the Ghostbusters universe, and it's amazing. It's got so much great details in here. I could probably do a whole video, half an hour, just this book. I mean, this book is in great quality. There's your Heinz logo there. Everybody, if you don't have a Heinz auto manual in your car, you need to find one for your car and put it in your car because it's very handy. Open it up. You got your nice green, slime green paper. And I'll give you some brief breakdown. The Ecto-1 Ectomobile breaks down everything that's in the Ecto-1, the Ecto-2, the Ecto-1A. This is the owner's shop manual. And there's some schematics right there of the Ecto-1. And what is really awesome about this, and they have write-ups about all the equipment. And what I really love about this, if I can find it, here you go. Right down here, it's like little post-its from Peter and Egon and all the Ghostbusters team, talking about little quotes from them about the equipment and things like that. So here's one from Egon. Actually, there is a high possibility of the transfer of any number of technological destruction entities attracted by the combustion of the engine. And it's just some Egon, scientific nonsense right there. And I could keep going on and on. It's just so much. Like, they even break down the equipment that's on top of the car. Like, they tell you what this little red thing is on the car. They go into the horn details. And, even talk about the seats and the layout and computer system. And then they keep going. They break down the proton packs right here. It's just, I can't tell you enough good things about this. High quality gloss pictures. And they even go into both movies, all the equipment used. They go into the ghost trap. They go into the the little sniffer thing that Peter was using in the first film. The little sniffer thing. PKE to make breakdown. I can keep talking on and on and on about this. And they go into Ghostbusters 2. The Ecto-1A in that movie. And it's just insane how much detail is in this book. And they go into the slime blowers from Ghostbusters 2. And they go into all kinds of stuff. They even talked about the jumpsuits that were used in the film, their outfits, uniforms, and they even go into the 2016 Ghostbuster Ecto-1 if you're interested in that stuff. They have all the equipment from that film broke down in here as well. It's just, I can't go into it enough, everybody. Even, what's his name's bike from the newer Ghostbuster film. But this is cool. Highly recommended. Great reading. Fun book to look at. The Heinz Ghostbuster Ectomobile Owner's Workshop Manual. I say go on eBay and eBay. You can probably still get it off Amazon. And it says $29.99, but when I ordered it, it was less than $20, and I was like happy to have it. So there you go. All right. Went a little long in the tooth on that one, everybody, so bear with me. Now to the retro games. I'm going to start with this one right here. I went on eBay and tracked down the Xbox Panzer Dragon Orta for Xbox. And it's a great game. It's kind of like a flying on rails shooter. You're on the back of a dragon and you're like shooting all kinds of stuff. Kind of Space Harrier-like, if you remember that. And the reason you want this one for your Xbox, and it does play on Xbox 360 and my Xbox One, after you beat this original game, you complete it, it unlocks the original Panzer Dragon that was released on the Sega Dreamcast many years ago, and I love that game. But that game is super rare now for the Sega Dreamcast. It's very hard to get your hands on unless you're going to pay a good chunk of money for it. But you can get this one for less than $10 or around $10 or so. Beat the game, unlock it, and you can play the original game all again. Grabbed up this one, which is the only Evil Dead game I did not currently have. I've had this originally when it originally released for my Sega Dreamcast, and I traded it in, of course, back in the day, but now I got it again for my PlayStation. This is Evil Dead, Hail to the King. It is a super hard game. It plays a lot like the original Resident Evil games, and it's very hard and very difficult, but it's a fun game, man. It goes into all kinds of great stuff. It's a survival horror game. 2-disc. Oops, fell out. Glad I caught it. So you got a 2-disc set here, and this will play on your PlayStation 3, your PlayStation 2, and, well, of course, your original PlayStation, but I don't have an original PlayStation. I just have PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3. One of the early models of PlayStation 3, you can still play all the original PlayStation games. And I still got the manual. This is complete with the manual. I'm not going to go into all that. And I actually still had this from years ago. I threw this into this Geeky Spree just to show it to you. I still have the handbook, the official, what was it, Primus strategy guide for Evil Dead Hail to the King, which is very helpful because I don't usually like using strategy guides, but it's very helpful in this game because it's a very tough game. And look on the back. I love how they break down what's inside the book with the S-Mart specials, coupons on the back. So that is awesome. Let's keep moving. Are we ready? And this is actually a gift I gave Sarah for this past Christmas season for 2017. This is the Labyrinth Nintendo NES game. And I'm going to tell you a quick little thing about this. The reason it's all blue and everything, because this is actually a reproduction cart. This is not the official cart, because Labyrinth, the official Nintendo game, only came out in Japan on the Japanese Nintendo Famicom, which is essentially the Japanese Nintendo NES. So, and this one's been translated into English and converted and put into a cartridge so you can play it on your Nintendo NES system in America. So this is cool. So this is a reproduction. It's not the official cartridge, because there was no official United States Labyrinth Nintendo NES release. So this is cool though, because this has one of the most amazing little soundtracks I've ever heard on an NES game. It sounds so much like the movie. And the opening scene on the game, you got the owl flying by and just playing the music, and it sounds really cool on the NES sounds music, or whatever you want to call it, retro music. All right, I got some more NES games. Got my hands on Rygar, the action side-scrolling game. It's kind of like an action adventure. You get upgrades. It's got minor RPG elements, and it's just an action game. It's fun. Can't really go into much detail of it. It's from Tecmo. Alright. Got my hands on Batman, finally. This is one of my favorite games on the NES system. Batman the video game. Action adventure, side-scrolling, very Ninja Gaiden-like, and it's kind of difficult too as well, but it's fun. It's great. One of the best platformer games, action platformer games on the NES system. This is from Sunsoft. And here it is. I'm on a Gremlins kick, like I said. I got me the Gremlins 2 NES game from Sunsoft, and this is a fun little adventure game. It's got minor RPG elements. It's kind of like a top-down Zelda-ish type of game, and you wander around, you get upgrades, and you fight all the Gremlins from the Gremlins 2 movie. And it has really fun music as well. And alright, and I got another game here. very similar to the Gremlins 2 game, but this is Fester's Quest from Sunsoft. Can you tell I like Sunsoft releases on the NES? But Fester's Quest is exactly the same as that Gremlins 2 game. Top-down style action-adventure game, minor RPG elements. And you just kind of wander around in mazes and things like that. And I can't go into too detail because I haven't played it since I bought it, but it's very fun. And of course I got my hands on the Friday the 13th horror NES game. Very difficult. I don't know if I ever beat it, but it's just fun to have in my collection because you know I love horror. Now I just got to get my hands on the Nightmare on Elm Street NES game. So what did y'all think of those games? Did y'all get those yourselves? Have y'all played them? Alright, now let me get into the movies. I'm trying to go to the movies as fast as I can, because I don't want this video to be crazy long. Y'all know my geeky sprees are always pretty damn long. But here you go. I bought myself The Night of Something Strange. And that movie is just so damn bizarre and crazy and just downright screwed up. And it's very trauma-like and just over-the-top gore and just silliness. And it's just... I recommend it if you like cheesy horror. Go on the website and buy it. Ever since I got the autograph from Fright Crate, I've been wanting to watch it, and I bought it. And I do like it, enjoy it. It's crazy. And this is one I highly do recommend if you love 80s horror. This is The Barn. Got my hands on The Barn. I ordered it, and it was amazing. And it was very fun. Definitely very 80s horror-like. Great special effects. I love the slashers in it. It was a good time. And it's got a reversible cover art. This one's more of a 90s horror cover. And I like this cover right here. This cover was designed by, let's see if I can get his name right. Anyway, I really like this cover because, I can't get it right, everybody. I can't find it, his name. But it's by the same artist that did my favorite cover of Evil Dead 2. Let me show you that real quick so you know what I'm talking about. This cover, right here. That's one of my favorite covers for Evil Dead 2. And the same artist did this one. I can't remember his name right now. Let's see if I can find it. Graham Humphreys. Graham Humphreys. I got it right, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay. What else we have? Get to the big old stack here. And the reason I said I love that Barn reverse cover art because it came with a big poster as well. Awesome. And also came with a little downloadable code for a video game. The Barn had a little video game and it was very cool action side-scroller beat 'em up. But I couldn't get my video game to download and I was like, oh, I love that little game on my phone to mess with. Alright, I got the KL Studios Classic Rawhead Rex on Blu-ray. First time this movie's ever been on Blu-ray, and it's a good time. If you haven't seen it, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a great movie, but it's definitely enjoyable if you like creature features. This is the newly 4K restoration from the original negative. Rawhead Rex. It's got all kinds of special features and good stuff. Reverse original cover art right there. I always reverse the inside to the original cover art. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's not the original cover art. That's the cover art they came up with. Here's the original cover art. Right there. So right now, I'm going to switch them. And the transfer on this is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's very good for what you're going to get. There's a couple spots in the movie I was like, yeah, they could have improved in that. And it's got a little write-up in here, pamphlet, with some like concept art in it. And this is based on a story by Clive Barker, which is awesome, you know, from Hellraiser films. So, check it out if you can. Get your hands on this. I don't know if it's sold out, but I guarantee it will sell out because it's the first time Rawhead Rex has ever been available on Blu-ray. And the DVD is super rare, hard to find. The VHS is even rarer to find. I got my hands on the Occult Epics Necromantic 2, Return of the Loving Dead. And you know, I won Necromantic Part 1 in a giveaway, and I got my hands on Part 2 for a good price. And if you thought Part 1 was disturbing, wait till you watch Part 2. I wouldn't say it's definitely a horror. I'd say it's more like a gore film. But this is more like it's a romance, everybody. It's a love story. It's not a horror film. But it's a cool cover there. Picks up right where the original left off. And, you know, maybe a couple months later. But this is limited to 5,000 copies. So I was glad to get my hands on that. Came with a couple postcards inside that I can't show you because they're a little crazy. But I will show you the back right there. Tell you what, the girl in that film, she's cuckoo. I got my hands on this Starship Troopers Invasion. This is a CGI film, all animated. And this was like $3 at my local Big Lots. And I love Starship Troopers, so I was like, I'm definitely going to buy that on Blu-ray. $3. I'll throw $3 at it just to enjoy it. Ultra balanced, splattery fun for Starship Trooper fans. Starship Troopers Invasion. Fast-paced thrill ride that tops the original. Now, wow, that's a bold statement that says this one tops the original Starship Troopers, because I love the first Starship Troopers. Do you want to live forever? I got my hands on a Blu-ray release of Brotherhood of the Wolf, which is a period piece film, action adventure film. And this movie is actually in French. And this is, they do have subtitles, you know, English subtitles on it. When I saw this in the theater originally years ago, and it was just fascinating, man. And I can't really tell you the story, it's a lot to go into. But it has, what's his name? Mark Damascus, you know, the martial artist, capoeira artist, you know, from Only Strong movie, Pananawe. You remember that? He's in this, and it's I can't describe it to you, but this movie is just cool. And I'll show you the back, but this is the foreign release. But it's region free, and I can watch it with English subtitles, or I can just listen to it in French. All I remember is this movie was a good time. I haven't watched it in years. Last time I watched it was on VHS. So I got my hands on this one cheap when I was running around Big Lots, and I grabbed that Starship Troopers Invasion. This is Under the Skin, starring Scarlett Johansson, you know, Black Widow of the Avengers. And it's just, movie is very hard for me to describe, but I will say, if you want to see Scarlett Johansson in the buff, like completely, watch it. That's all I can suggest to you. It's just a masterpiece. Floods your eyes and senses. An erotic performance from Scarlett Johansson. I don't really like her as an actor either, but I was just like, I'm going to pick this up because it was cheap, and I've heard odd and weird things about it. Plus, she's naked. Alright, next stack here is, boom, all Arrow releases. I love Arrow releases. I just need to get me a region-free Blu-ray player so I can really enjoy all the Arrow releases. But right now, I got to get region-free or, you know, region B to make sure I can watch it. But right after Christmas, first part of January, they had their annual festive catalog sale, and almost every movie besides some of their newer releases was crazily marked down on sale. So I had to jump in on that, and some of these were as cheap as, I want to say, $10 or so. So I got the Frank Henenlotter's Brain Damage, and it's got a slew of special features. I'm not going to go into all that. But I haven't seen this, and I've been wanting to see it because I like weird, bizarre creature feature type movies. And this is the 2-disc special edition with the original cover art there. Love it when they got the original cover art. Comes with a little booklet, you know, Elmer, the little creature. Look forward to watching this one. And if you like Frankenhooker or Basket Case, you're sure to enjoy it. And I like both of those. Got my hands on this one. Blood Rage. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Arrow release again as well. All these next 4 after this one are all going to be Arrow. Blood Rage, great slasher from the 80s. This is very underrated. I really would be interested in seeing this movie as a remake nowadays. They would probably make it too modern. But it's just about a set of twins. One of them commits murder. And he, you know, frames his brother for it. And his brother gets put away in the crazy home for years. And then he gets out. And it's just, I don't want to give it away. Because if I felt like I'd give the film away if I said too much. 2-disc special edition from Blu-ray. On Blu-ray, here is the original cover art there. I had a great time watching this, and I've always heard about it, finally got my hands on it. And I got my hands on this one too, the Demons 2, Dario Argento's Demons 2. And there's the new cover art there. Also has the 2 discs inside, DVD and Blu-ray. And the original cover art again, Demons 2. Look forward to watching this one. I know I've seen Demons 1. I've never watched Demons 2. And I had to buy Demons 2. And they didn't have Demons 1 for sale that was in my region. So I had to skip it. Alrighty. Next up, we got The Burning. Great early slasher from the 80s. And I want to say, what year did this come out? 1980. And it's just kind of Friday the 13th-ish, but this is kind of before Friday the 13th. Slasher, you know, kids play a prank on this person at camp. The prank goes wrong. Burns the guy alive. They assume he's dead, but then he comes back for revenge. There's some new cover art there. Original cover art here. There you go. And this is a great film. Highly recommended if you like slashers. The Burning. My disc fell out. 2-disc special edition. Ton of special features. All these Arrow releases have a ton of special features. And my camera's getting ready to run out of power, so I gotta hurry up. Got my hands on Maniac Cop. Love Maniac Cop, and plus, you know, I had to get it because it stars good old King himself, Bruce Campbell. Had to have it in my collection just because of Bruce Campbell, and I really enjoy it. New cover art is awesome, and original cover art as well, right there. Now, just got my hands on Maniac Cop 2 or Psycho Cop 2, and I got to find out where to get that on Blu-ray. If you know, let me know, or send one my way. All right, and I didn't want to order on that festive sale all movies that I've seen, so I tried to order a movie that I thought was interesting. This one was, I want to say this one was super cheap, like $7 or something. But it's the Zero Boys. I heard of it, never really watched it. Can't really tell you if it's I mean, I guess it's a horror, but it's more in the vein of like Hostel or a Saw or something. Supposedly they're in the woods and just some stuff going on. Plus it stars Kelly Marani. Is that how you say her name? From Night at the Comet and Chopping Mall. Right here. And there goes the disc again, falling out. But there's your original cover art again. I look forward to checking this one out. Zero Boys. There she is. Right there. So, if y'all heard about this film or if it's good, let me know. Almost at the end of this video, so let me keep going here. I'm not going to go through all these, but I was going around Target and I saw this on the clearance aisle at Target for $12 a piece. So I've got Supergirl from the CW film. This is the CW show. This is the complete season 1 on Blu-ray for $12. Great deal if you love those Berlanti universe DC shows like Arrow, The Flash, and Supergirl. And here we go. Here's season 2. Also, it was on the clearance aisle for $12. So I was like, yeah, I'm buying those because I love me. They're doing great things on the show if you're a DC fan. That said, that day I noticed they had The Flash season 3 on sale on the regular movie section aisle, and this was $16.99, I think. So I got this season 3 of Flash on Blu-ray. And these last two, actually they aren't my last two. The last two Blu-rays are gifted to me from Sarah from this past Christmas. Got Last Action Hero. Love this movie on Blu-ray. This is one of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Next to Conan, this is probably my second favorite. And this movie is just so fun. If you've never seen it, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. I mean, the kid's in the theater. He gets a magic golden ticket and takes him into the action movie that he's watching with his favorite action hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and goes on this crazy. It's very meta. They know what they're doing in this film, and it's just great. Watch it. I mean, it's just 80s action at its best. And I've got the 50th anniversary of the classic Night of the Living Dead, George Romero's first, spawned the zombie genre. This is the 50th anniversary on Blu-ray. I'm glad I finally have this. I don't know why I don't have a copy of Night of the Living Dead. I only have a copy on VHS. But I'm glad to have it on Blu-ray. This is the 50th anniversary edition. 50 years. Wow. I think the only reason I never bought it on Blu-ray because you can almost just get this movie anywhere because the copyright was just kind of messed up. George Romero forgot to copyright it, so this movie is just everywhere to buy. And I was just like, alright, I'll just buy it one day. But it was in my stocking this year for Christmas, so that's fun. And it's the 50th anniversary. Now, I will say, it's fun to have this on Blu-ray. Much better to watch on VHS, though, because on Blu-ray it's a little too clear. It takes all that gritty and graininess out of the black and white film. And those prosthetics and things, you can kind of see the seams on them. But it's still a fun ride to watch. And it's rest in peace, George Romero. Thank you for giving us this. Thank you for giving us the zombie genre. Horror genre. All right. See if I can get through these last ones before my phone rings or my video conks out on me. If so, I'll just edit it together. I got this from the local Dollar General. This is a two movie set of the classic Incredible Hulk, from the 80s. This is the Incredible Hulk Returns and Trials of the Incredible Hulk. And the reason I bought this is because these came on TV. These are like TV movies. This is not part of the Incredible Hulk show starring Bill Bixby. But Bill Bixby is in this, returning. And this is 1996. The Incredible Hulk Returns features the mighty Thor. This is his first actual live-action debut right here of Thor on this trial. The Incredible Hulk Returns. So look at him. And that's fun to see him in there. And actually down here on the Trials of the Incredible Hulk is actually the first live-action feature of Daredevil. So it's the first time you see somebody playing Daredevil in that film as well. The Trials of the Incredible Hulk. Superheroes, the Incredible Hulk and Daredevil in an explosive adventure. So it's cool. I had to get that because I'm like, I really don't feel like these are ever going to go on Blu-ray. So I do buy DVDs every now and then if I feel like they might not come on Blu-ray ever. Sarah actually gave me these two films as well for Christmas. The original animated Hobbit movie. Love the music in this. Animated Hobbit movie on DVD. And the classic, highly underrated, but people love this film from 1971. Is it 71? Yeah, I want to say 71 because this DVD is 2012 of The Point. If you haven't seen The Point, it's hard for me to describe. You can see the whole movie here on YouTube, but it features Ringo Starr as the narrator from Beatles fame and classic rock, all that stuff. And it's just a story about a little boy who lives in a community where everything is pointed and it's like a hierarchy, and he's born without a point. So he is banished to the woods. And he goes on an adventure, and then he comes back and, confronts the community again and teaches everyone in the community how to live better and become better people. And just the music in this is very psychedelic, trippy, and bizarre. So if you, have a little recreational stuff, put this on and you're sure to escape reality. Alright, I got this for myself a couple months ago because it's very hard. I sold some of my collectibles and found this on eBay, and it's out of print. It's only available on DVD. This has never been on Blu-ray, probably would never be. But this is the classic, which year did this show come out? I can't really tell you what year this show came out. I want to say in the late 2000s, late 90s maybe. This is Jim Henson. If you love Jim Henson stuff, Jim Henson's Storyteller. It's a live-action show featuring Jim Henson animated puppets. And this is his. This is the definitive collection. They have Jim Henson's Storyteller, Season 1 basically, and this is Jim Henson's Storyteller, Greek Myths, Season 2. And this is stupid hard to find, everybody. And if you want this in your collection, you're going to have to be a die-hard Jim Henson fan to get your hands on it. But I found a foreign seller who was selling it pretty cheap on eBay at a fair price. I wouldn't say cheap, and I got my hands on it because I love me some Jim Henson. And you would love the stories in this. People sit back, and if you love Never-Ending Story and fantasy and action-adventure and Fraggle Rock, any of that stuff. I know it's a Never-Ending Story, but I'm just talking about fantasy films. Jim Henson didn't have anything to do with Never-Ending Story. Alright, last but not least, got my hands on a VHS tape to add to my collection of the very first featured animated film of X-Men. This is the first animated feature featuring the X-Men characters. This is Pride of the X-Men, and this tape is in rough shape. I mean, the box is, but the tape is fine. I remember seeing this years ago, and it was the first animated feature featuring, Marvel X-Men characters. And it's really cool and fun. My only complaint is Wolverine sounds like a Dreadnought from G.I. Joe with a really super foreign accent. But this is the very first animated feature featuring the characters. If you haven't seen it, track it down. I think you could probably watch it on YouTube. But it's never been available on DVD or Blu-ray yet. It's only available on VHS, and it's kind of difficult to get your hands on. I had this years ago. I gave it to my older stepbrother. And it was in a completely different box. It was all white. Had the same image on it. And it said Pride of the X-Men. We found it at a Kmart years ago. And we were like, what? An X-Men cartoon? Movie? Insta-buy. We bought it. And took it home and fell in love with it. And I'm glad to have it back in my collection again. Pride of the X-Men. Go out and watch it if you love X-Men. It's fun to have in your collection if you're a Marvel fan. And they really need to release it again on DVD. Disney needs to get on that because it'll sell like hotcakes this day and age with all the superhero craziness going on. So, alright, I think that is all for now. What did y'all think of this Geeky Spree? I know it's hard to remember everything, but throw some comments my way. Love talking to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share my video if you can. I'm trying to build my numbers here up on YouTube because of the new stupid YouTube policies and things regarding monetization. I never thought about monetizing my channel. That's not why I do YouTube. I do it to connect with you guys and comment and talk to you and share in the things that we all love and enjoy. But I don't want to be locked out of the monetization because it'd be cool just to have that option if I ever wanted to do it. But everybody, cheers. Thank you for visiting me, and what y'all think of the Geeky Spree again. Like, comment, subscribe, and take care. Thanks for sitting back for this really long one. I let this stuff build up for too long. I'll try not to let it be as long next time, but making no promises. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.